do you feel like what's coming with the change in the WNBA? Like, because I think with yourself, Angel Reese, obviously Caitlin Clark, you guys have really, raised the level of women basketball. And like, do you feel that? Like, do you understand like the movement that you guys are taking this?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, like it's all been confusing, to be honest.
Yeah.
It's like, why now? And I really do think like that has to do with the media. It's like where they water the grass, it grows.
Mm-hmm.
And so like my mom like was the first to attend and graduate college because of Title IX. And like I wouldn't be here if she didn't get that scholarship, and met my dad at Virginia Tech, and they had me, and like from that, like her just being able to attend college because of basketball to now, like people are like, I was jaywalking the other day and this car stops right, like it stops, it almost hits me, and they're like, roll down, and they're like, I know you, like out the window.
Yeah,
and I'm like,
scary.
It's just such a crazy shift. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm like, I guess better late than never. Like it's a great shift, but it's also like, I'm not gonna lie, like I think our draft class is special, but there's so many draft classes before us that have been just as talented. So I think it's just like a change of the times. And I just hope like the vets know, and like I've been really vocal about this, but like I hope they know that it's so much respect from my end. Like Tina Charles like handed me my ass yesterday. Like, and I'm like, great. Like, Tina, thank you. Cause I learned a lot. And, she was really kind to me the whole game. She was like, it's okay, baby. I'm like, thanks, Tina. Thanks, Tina. But yeah, it's all respect on my end. And I hope they know that like, it's because of them, that we're here now.
Yeah.
You won the Lisa Leslie Award, and fast forward now you're playing for the Los Angeles Sparks, a team where Lisa won multiple championships with. But have you had a chance to talk with her or meet her, and what was that conversation like?
She sent me a video after, and like I died when she followed me on Instagram and all that stuff. And a coach at the Sparks now, Coach Steve, coached her when she was with the Sparks, and they've been texting back and forth about me, and like that's just nice to know. But for me, like she's one of my biggest idols because I think she's kind of like just such an icon of like doing both. Like she was like one of the best, one in my opinion, one of the like the best center, and then like would just go off court and be a baddie, like be a model, like do all of it. So that's why I love her so much, and just like unapologetically like herself. So to win that award was a huge, like that like meant the world to me.
Being the number 2 draft pick for the Los Angeles Sparks, who has a huge tradition of winning, and one of probably the biggest organization in the WNBA, comes with pressure. How are you making the jump and the transition from college to the WNBA so seamless and picking up kind of where you left off in college?
Yeah, that's a great question. I was just talking about this. Like, it's almost the spacing, everything else is harder. The physicality, the speed, like literally everything, like the way your confidence just goes up and down like this. But the spacing, let me tell you, the spacing is amazing.
Yeah.
Like when I was at Stanford, I would get tripled like this. Like there was no spacing. The defensive 3, oh my God, that's the best thing I've ever heard of.
Yeah.
Even though it's like I'm always like tip, like I'm not used to it. Like I'm like tip tap.
And
then Tina's like, I'm like, Tina's probably like, why is she touching me all the time? Like she can just stay there for a sec. But the defensive 3, like it's not clogged at all.
Yeah.
And there's just so much space to work. So like yesterday, like I did like a push cross. And everyone was like, that was in your bag? I'm like, yeah, because I have space to work, and I'm actually allowed to play on the perimeter. So it's been so fun. It's been hard.
Yeah.
But my teammates are great. My coaches are great. I'm just having like so much fun. It's way more fun than college.
Yeah.
I loved college, but it's more fun.
More fun. So have you had the conversation with your coach of just like how he wants you to play, giving you, that space to kind of see what player you are or who do you want to be in the league, if I'm asking that right? Like, is he giving you the freedom to kind of explore and kind of explore your game in this next level?
Yeah, I think it's kind of happened really naturally because, I still need to put on that muscle to really kind of like bang with some of these girls because these are like grown women, and I'm kind of more like, my advantage is my speed. I'm versatile. I can put it on the floor. And it also works really nicely because Dearica's like, she's solid, like she can go through someone's chin. So it's been great. Like I can kind of space the floor, and we're interchangeable. But I'm doing a lot of, like I can ghost off the ball screen, like just slip right off and, pop for a 3 or, I can get a paint touch and then kick it out, which I love to do. Like I love to move the ball. So I guess the best word is like freeing. I feel free.
Get in on the playoff action and win up to 100 times your money on Prize Picks as you and the world's best players take the game to a new level during basketball's postseason.
You can now win up to 100 times your money on Prize Pick with as little as 4 correct picks. You can turn $10 into $1,000 with basketball, hockey, and baseball entries today on Prize Pick, America's #1 fantasy sports app. I can make my picks and submit my entry in less than 60 seconds on Prize Picks.
Download the app today and use code PODCASTP for a first deposit match up to $100. Pick more, pick less. It's that easy.
Cha-ching!